All right, let's talk about tracking the invisible. I'm talking about that traffic from Google's AI overviews. The stuff that seems to vanish into thin air in Google Analytics. We're going to figure out how to measure it right now.
So let's kick things off with a mystery that I bet is hitting close to home for a lot of you. I'm calling it the missing traffic mystery. Okay, tell me if this sounds familiar. You open up Google Analytics, you look at your organic traffic, and whoa, it looks like it's just tanking. But then you look at your actual business numbers, your sales, your leads, and things are fine. It's super confusing, right? And honestly, it's making a lot of people in marketing kind of freak out. But here's the thing, and this is the big secret. That traffic, it's not gone. It's just hidden. It's lurking in plain sight mixed in with your regular reports. And today, we're going to go find it.
So, what's causing all this chaos? Well, it all boils down to one big problem, what we can call Google's attribution gap.
And this is where it gets really clear. Think about it. On one hand, you have the classic click on a blue link in the search results. On the other, you've got someone clicking a citation link inside one of those AI summaries. To us, to a user, those are two totally different actions. But to Google Analytics 4, they both get lumped into the same bucket, Google/organic. GA4 literally can't tell them apart. And that, right there, creates this huge attribution gap. It means all that hard work you're putting into what some people are calling GEO, generative engine optimization, trying to get your content cited by AI, it just gets lost. It gets mislabeled. And the worst part? It makes it look like your new AI strategy is failing, and you've got no way to prove its ROI.
Okay, but don't panic. There is a fix, and it's actually a pretty straightforward four-step process. The secret weapon here is this little thing called a URL text fragment. You've probably seen this without even realizing it. It's that little bit of code, the #:, text equals, that Google tacks onto a URL when you click a link from an AI overview. When it takes you to a page and highlights the exact text the AI was quoting. That little fragment, well, that's our golden ticket. It's the clue we've been looking for. All right, so how do we actually use this clue? Here's the game plan, broken down. Step 1, we're going to use Google Tag Manager to spot and grab that unique text fragment. We need GTM because it can see this stuff happening in real time. Step 2, inside GTM, we create what's called a variable. Just think of it like a little box specifically designed to hold that fragment data. Step 3, we send that little box of data over to Google Analytics 4 and give it a home in something called a custom dimension. This is how we make the data stick around in our reports. And finally, step 4, we use that new dimension to build our very own custom channel group, calling it something like Google AI Overviews. And just like that, we've separated it from all the regular organic traffic for good. Okay, so now for the really good part. Why are we doing all this? What's the payoff? It's all about uncovering what the author of our source material calls the citation premium. Look, it's true. You'll probably see fewer total clicks coming from AI overviews. That's just the new reality. But, and believe me, this is a huge but, the traffic you do get is pure gold. It's so much more qualified. Let's actually put some real numbers on this. The data from our source shows that a typical conversion rate for your standard run-of-the-mill organic search traffic is hovering around, say, 2.8%. Now get ready for this. The conversion rate for traffic coming from those AI overview clicks, it shoots up to an absolutely insane 14.2%. That's not just a little better, that is 5 times higher. 5 times! And when you stop and think about it, it makes total sense, doesn't it? These people are already warmed up. They've read a summary that answered their question, and your site was pointed out as the authority. They aren't just kicking tires, they're clicking with a real purpose, usually to buy something or dig deeper. So let's zoom out. What does all of this actually mean for you, for your day-to-day strategy? All right, let's nail down the key takeaways here. Number 1, right now, your most valuable AI traffic is basically invisible in GA4, just mixed in with everything else. Number 2, you have to build custom tracking. It's not going to fix itself. Number 3, this hidden traffic is a conversion machine. It performs way better. And that leads to number 4, tracking this is non-negotiable if you want to prove that your AI search strategy is actually working. And you know what? It's not just marketers like us who are scrambling to adapt. The big SEO tools are getting on board too. You're seeing tools like Stat and Ahrefs roll out new features designed specifically to track how often you're mentioned in these AI answers. The game is shifting from what's my rank to what's my share of voice. I really love this quote from Khalid SEO, who wrote the material we're basing this on. He says, "My job is simple. I bridge the gap between traditional SEO and the new world of AI search." And wow, that just perfectly sums it up, doesn't it? That's the challenge, but it's also the massive opportunity right in front of all of us.
So now that you've seen just how incredibly valuable this hidden traffic is, and you have the roadmap to actually go out and find it, there's really only one question left to ask. Are you ready to bridge that gap?